as you remember, as I said before, they either place an O or a dot. That means the center. They place an O or a dot, so you know that's a center. Now, chord, 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 and chord. They're all chords. You can say minor segment, major segment. You can say minor segment, major segment, minor segment, major segment, minor segment, major segment. All depends how you look at it. So, I have 72 there. Chord, extending to edge of the circle, going back. All right. I need to see if something applies to M. Do I have a line going from M or P to the point of the circle and then coming back to M or P? That is the question. P go to N, back to M. So the angle of N is 72. I need to look for something else that goes from P to somewhere else and then back to M. And that angle is also 72. Who can help us? Who sees it? P go to M, come back to M, 72. I need an angle, a length, extending from P, coming to M. Angle of O, P-O-M, P-N-M. So the angle of O is the exact same thing as the angle of N. Why? P extending to N, going to M. And you have P extending to O, going to M. So the angle in the major segment, those two angles are the same. O and N. Take some time to look at it. This is the most difficult part of the book. And it will come in every test, every single one. PM and POM, PMO, where you want to see it. So, angles in the same segment give the same angles. And you get stuff like this. All of them, if you look at, for example, B, all the angles are the same. They're all 40. They all extend from the same chord and come back to the same chord. All the same, all 40. A, the same. X is also 50. Y extending from the same chord. So the angle of X is also 50. As easy as it can get. Yes, good morning. You have something for me? What do I have to do then? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Wow. I wish math was easier. Doesn't get any easier than this. C. Oh, that looks quite simple. Angle of x is also 60. Simple. Once you understand, it becomes simple. Once you understand. Now D poses a different threat, as they say. It looks like it. But if you know your rules, you will get it in exactly 5 seconds. So chapter 7.7 does not give you 20 minutes for one exercise. Because if you know the rules, you can get to the answer. The angle of x at D, 75. Why is it 75? Angle extended from the same chord in the same major second, 75. Yes? Goes up, then to the left, and the same thing left to the right. Looking at the upper section. Now if I look at the bottom section, they both are the same, and they are 105. They're also 105. Remember, do not let your eyes fool you. Never. In the test, they always say never drawn to scale. What does that mean? So you can measure 20 degrees, but in reality it's 60 degrees. Angles extending from minor segment. What else do I have going from there? Does it start at the same place? Yes. Does it end at the same place? Yes. So, 105, 105. 105, 105. Nothing changes. Angles in the same major segment. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And of course, we go back to chapter 1. Because we have homework. Always have homework. Since some of you may want art, it should not be difficult. No, let's continue. No, we can move on to chapter 4. You guys are smart enough. All right, here we go. Easy peasy. Good morning, thank you. Oh. 101. 101. Extremely easy. We shall do 1 or 2, and then you can be on your homework way. Presentation? Yes. bigger? Yes. So, when you were 3 years old, you made something like this. When you were 3 years old. And then you remember that you cannot just add them together. That is unfortunately not possible. Unfortunately. So the answer to this question is not 4/10. That is not, thank you. That is not the answer. It's not the answer. Why is it not the answer? Because the denominators are not the same. So what do I have to do? Make them the same. How do I do that? I need to look for a, as they call it, lowest common multiple of what? 4 and 6. So in the table of 4 and in the table of 6, what is the lowest number in that table that comes forth in those two tables that you can multiply with? One I know of is 12. So I multiply the 4 with 3. And then I multiply the 6 with 2. And then you get 10, 12. And our favorite word is simplify. The favorite word. What is simplify? To make shorter, because I can still divide it by 2. So it becomes 5/6. Simplify. All right. So what happens if you get this poses a different challenge, as they say. The same way you look at these exercises, the exact same way you look at these exercises. So the denominators have to be the same. How can these two be the same? Easy. You multiply with each other. So 3a times 4 is 12a. And whatever you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator. Times 4. So you get 4/12a. How do I go from 4 to 12a? Simple. You multiply with what? 3a. And then you get 12a. 1 times 3a, 3a. So looking at this answer, am I done? Of course not. Look at it as I'm doing 1/5 with 3/5. I'm not going to leave my answer like that. What am I going to do? I'm going to join them together, which then becomes 4 plus 3a divided by 12a. You join them together. You don't leave them separate. Another one. 3/x plus 2x over 5. So how do I make these two denominators exactly the same? You multiply x with 5, and you multiply this side with x. Simple. So what does my denominator become? 5x. Multiply with 5. What do you get? 5x. 3 times 5, 15. Add, what do I multiply 5 with? With x. So you get 5x. So now poses maybe a challenge, which should not be a challenge. X multiplied by 2x. 2x squared. X times x. That is why you practice chapter 1. And are we done? Of course not. You add them together. 15 add 2x squared divided by 5x. Wow. Math is so easy. Extremely easy. If I find it easy, everyone finds it easy. I was the worst in math. So, what do we have for homework? Hopefully no one joins me until 4 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, because that is the penalty, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, from 2 to 4. If not, when you come back, the first day, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Oh, went too far. Alternate segment, quadrilateral. What is easy? Page 176. 3. A and B. Page 176. A and B. Only that. Only that. And, oh, I removed it. Chapter 4. Because I love you so much. Do not forget. I only do this because I love you. If I did not love you, I would not have done it. Page 102. Three and four, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3. And baby, a baby, a baby. 3AB, 4AB. 3AB, unless you want more, let me know. If you need more practice, I am here because I love you. So, 3 and 4. Yes? 3 and 4. A and B.